Vancouver. Towering mountains meet the ocean, creating a backdrop for a vibrant, cosmopolitan city. But before you pack your bags and head for the West Coast, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the cost of living. Vancouver consistently ranks as one of the most expensive cities in Canada. Housing costs are sky high, groceries can make your wallet weep, and even a simple cup of coffee can set you back a few bucks. But don't despair. With a solid financial plan and a dose of West Coast resourcefulness, you can thrive in this beautiful and exciting city. So let's dive into the nitty-gritty of what it takes to master your finances in Vancouver. Let's rip off the bandage and address the elephant in the room, the cost of living in Vancouver. From housing to groceries, transportation, and entertainment, Vancouver has a knack for putting a dent in your wallet. Housing is the biggest culprit, with rental and homeownership costs significantly higher than the national average. Expect to shell out a hefty sum for a one-bedroom apartment, let alone a detached home. Groceries, transportation, and entertainment also command a premium in Vancouver. Be prepared to pay more for your morning latte, your weekly grocery haul, and your monthly transit pass. The good news is that Vancouverites are a resourceful bunch, navigating the city's high cost of living by embracing alternative transportation options and seeking out affordable entertainment. Don't let the numbers scare you off. Mastering your finances in Vancouver is like a game you can absolutely win. It's about being smart, strategic, and most importantly, informed. The first rule of the game is to understand your financial situation. How much are you earning? What are your expenses? Once you have a clear picture of your cash flow, you can start making informed decisions about your spending and saving habits. Next up, it's time to create a budget that works for you. It's about finding a balance between enjoying the city's offerings and planning for your financial future. Finally, embrace the power of saving and investing. Even small, consistent contributions can add up over time, helping you achieve your financial goals. Hold on tight, because navigating Vancouver's real estate market is not for the faint of heart. It's a roller coaster ride of soaring peaks and stomach-churning dips. One minute, prices are skyrocketing, leaving buyers in a frenzy. The next, the market cools, leaving sellers wondering what hit them. While Vancouver's real estate can seem like an exclusive club for the ultra-wealthy, there are ways to break in, even if you're not sitting on a gold mine. Understanding the market trends, being strategic in your approach, and arming yourself with the right information are key.
Let's face it, trying to wrap your head around Vancouver's real estate market can feel like deciphering ancient hieroglyphics. But fear not, aspiring homeowners. We're about to break down the jargon and demystify the process. From sleek condos towering over the city to charming detached homes nestled in leafy neighborhoods, there's something for everyone. Well, almost everyone, depending on your budget. The average price for a detached home in Vancouver can easily soar into the multi-millions, while condos offer a slightly more attainable, though still pricey option. Location, of course, plays a significant role in determining price, with properties closer to downtown commanding a premium.
So, you're not quite ready to take the plunge into homeownership? Join the club. Renting is a popular choice in Vancouver, especially for newcomers and those who prefer flexibility. But be warned, finding a rental in this city can feel like entering a lion's den, competitive, fierce, and sometimes a little bit scary. The rental market in Vancouver is notoriously tight, with low vacancy rates and high demand. Be prepared to act fast, as desirable rentals get snatched up quicker than a hot latte on a rainy day. When it comes to rent prices, expect to pay a pretty penny, especially if you're set on living in the heart of the action.
What is it about Vancouver that makes its real estate market so unique, so expensive? Well, it boils down to a classic case of supply and demand, with a dash of West Coast allure thrown in for good measure. Vancouver is a geographically constrained city, nestled between the ocean and the mountains. This limited land supply, coupled with a continuously growing population, creates a recipe for a competitive real estate market. Simply put, there are more people who want to live in Vancouver than there are homes available. Add to that Vancouver's reputation as a highly desirable place to live, and you have a recipe for a real estate market that's always in high demand.
Let's be real. Living in an expensive city like Vancouver requires a financial game plan. We're talking about budgeting, folks, but not the kind that sucks the joy out of life. Think of it as a money roadmap, guiding you towards your goals while still enjoying the Vancouver vibe. First things first, track your spending. It's amazing how those daily lattes and takeout dinners can add up. Use a budgeting app, a good old-fashioned spreadsheet, or even just a notebook to see where your money is going. Once you have a handle on your spending habits, it's time to set some realistic financial goals. Now, the fun part, finding ways to trim the fat without sacrificing your sanity. Look for areas where you can cut back without feeling deprived. Let's face it, grocery shopping in Vancouver can feel like a luxury sport. But fear not, budget-conscious foodies. There are ways to outsmart the supermarket and keep your grocery bills in check without resorting to ramen noodles every night. First rule of the grocery game: plan your meals in advance. This will help you avoid impulse purchases and ensure you're buying only what you need. Check out flyers and online deals before you shop, and consider stocking up on pantry staples when they're on sale. Embrace the power of cooking at home. Not only is it healthier and often tastier, but it can also save you a bundle compared to eating out. And don't underestimate the power of local farmers markets. Not only will you find fresh seasonal produce, but you can often score better deals than at the supermarket.
Vancouver is a city that embraces alternative modes of transportation, and for good reason. Traffic can be a beast, and parking, let's just say it's not for the faint of heart or wallet. But fear not, fellow commuters. There are ways to conquer the daily commute without breaking the bank. First up, let's talk about public transportation. Vancouver boasts an extensive network of buses, trains, and even a sea bus. Yes, you read that right, a bus that travels on water. Invest in a monthly pass, which will save you money compared to buying individual fares. If you're feeling adventurous and want to soak up some fresh air, why not try cycling? Vancouver is a cyclist's paradise, with dedicated bike lanes and a generally bike-friendly culture.
So, you've tackled your housing, grocery, and transportation expenses. Now, let's talk about those sneaky little costs that can creep up on you. Utilities and entertainment. When it comes to utilities, there are simple ways to be more energy efficient and save money. Turn off lights when you leave a room, unplug electronics that aren't in use, and consider using energy-efficient light bulbs. These small changes can add up over time. And now, for the fun part, entertainment. Vancouver is a city brimming with cultural attractions, but some of the best things in life are free, or at least affordable. Let's talk about saving money, that magical practice that can feel like a distant dream in an expensive city like Vancouver. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the high cost of living, but trust me, saving is possible no matter your income level. First things first, make saving a non-negotiable part of your budget. Treat it like any other essential expense, like rent or groceries. Automate your savings by setting up regular transfers from your checking account to a dedicated savings account. Start small and gradually increase your savings rate over time. Even if you can only manage $20 or $50 a week, it all adds up. Remember, saving is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be times when you need to dip into your savings for unexpected expenses, and that's okay. Life is full of surprises, and not all of them are pleasant. That's where an emergency fund comes in, your financial safety net for those unexpected bumps in the road. Ideally, your emergency fund should cover 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. This might seem like a daunting amount, but remember, you don't have to build it overnight. Start small and gradually build up your fund over time. Look for a high-interest savings account that is easily accessible but separate from your everyday spending account. Remember, your emergency fund is there for real emergencies like job loss, medical bills, or unexpected home repairs. Section 3. Investing in your future Vancouver style. Saving is essential, but if you really want your money to grow, you need to put it to work. That's where investing comes in, the secret sauce to building wealth over time. First things first, determine your investment goals and risk tolerance. Are you saving for retirement, a down payment on a home, or your child's education? The time horizon of your investment goals will influence the types of investments you choose. Next, consider your risk tolerance. Are you comfortable with market fluctuations, or do you prefer more stable, albeit potentially lower return investments? Remember, investing always involves some degree of risk. It's important to do your research, understand the potential risks and rewards of different investments, and consider seeking advice from a qualified financial advisor. Section 4. Navigating the investment maze. Now that you understand the importance of investing and have a general idea of your investment goals and risk tolerance, let's explore some investment options that might be suitable for the Vancouver market. Real estate, while notoriously expensive in Vancouver, can still be a viable investment option. Consider investing in rental properties, real estate investment trusts, REITs, or even exploring opportunities in up-and-coming neighborhoods. The stock market offers another avenue for investment growth. Consider investing in individual stocks, exchange-traded funds, ETFs, or mutual funds. For those seeking more stable, income-generating investments, bonds can be a good option. No matter your chosen investment strategy, remember that investing is a long game. Be patient, stay informed, and don't be afraid to seek professional advice when needed.
Real people, real success. The most inspiring stories come from real people conquering Vancouver's financial jungle. Meet Sarah, a freelance graphic designer. She juggles client projects with teaching online design workshops. The extra income helps her stay afloat. Then there's David and Emily, who bought their first condo by saving diligently. Their story reminds us that homeownership in Vancouver requires sacrifices. The power of side hustles. Vancouver embraces the hustle. Creative ways to supplement income are booming. Think outside the 9-to-5 box. Maybe you're a whiz at photography or a dog-walking enthusiast? Platforms like Etsy, Airbnb, and TaskRabbit make it easier. Your side hustle might blossom into a full-time gig.
The dream of owning a home in Vancouver might seem like a distant fantasy, especially for first-time buyers. But don't lose hope just yet. With careful planning and patience, homeownership in this city is possible. Mark and Jessica recently took the plunge into homeownership. They saved diligently and used government programs. Their persistence paid off when they found a charming condo within their budget.
Retirement might seem far away, especially in an expensive city like Vancouver. But the earlier you start, the better. Compound interest grows your money exponentially. Even small contributions add up over time. Employer matching is like free money. Plan now to enjoy your golden years in beautiful Vancouver.
Living in Vancouver is often compared to climbing a mountain. The journey has its challenges, steep climbs, unexpected obstacles, and moments where you might question if you have the strength to reach the summit. Those breathtaking views and the sense of accomplishment when you reach the top. That's Vancouver. We've explored the intricacies of Vancouver's financial landscape, from the heart-stopping cost of living and the competitive housing market, to the importance of budgeting, saving, and investing wisely. Remember that budgeting isn't about deprivation. It's about making conscious choices that align with your values and goals. Think of every dollar as a vote for the life you want to create in this vibrant city. Are you voting for avocado toast every morning or for a down payment on your dream condo? Both are valid choices, but understanding the trade-offs is crucial. Your financial journey in Vancouver, like any worthwhile adventure, requires a plan, resilience, and a willingness to adapt along the way. It's not about having all the answers right now, but about being open to learning, asking questions, and seeking guidance when needed. Remember those inspiring stories of Vancouverites who've successfully navigated the city's financial waters? They're proof that with determination, creativity, and a little bit of hustle, anything is possible. Your story is still being written, and you have the power to make it a success story. So embrace the challenge, equip yourself with knowledge and a positive mindset, and embark on your Vancouver financial journey with confidence. The rewards, like the city itself, are well worth the effort.